It's a DACCAST. It's a DACCAST. It's a DACCAST. DACCCAST. Cause I said it's a DACCAST. It's a DACCAST. It's a DACCAST. DACCAST. DACCCAST. DACCCAST.
You're listening to DACCAST, produced by students of Danville Area Community College. And now your hosts, Kia and Keegan.
Yo, 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 it's Kia and Keegan here from the basement of the clock tower.
Here on DACCAST, we get to know the familiar faces we see all over campus in hopes that students at DAC and members of the community get to know each other a little better.
With that being said, we are here today with automotive technology instructor Alan Wilson. How are you today?
I'm good.
Good.
Awesome. Beautiful day outside.
It is beautiful.
It's awesome.
I woke up this morning bright and early, put on a sweater like it was winter still, and now I've got to deal with it all day. Okay, so go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us what a normal day here looks like for you.
Well, a normal day for me. Well, first of all, my name's Alan Wilson. I was born and raised here in Danville.
Yeah.
I did move away for 17 years and had my own business in southern Indiana. Came back in 2005. Worked locally for my brother at an automotive repair business, and had done some teaching in southern Indiana. So when this position came open, I applied, and really happy to be here.
Yeah.
It's a great place to work.
Yeah.
And normal day for me starts at 7:30. Most of
Okay.
my classes start at 8 o'clock. Some days I'll have an 8, a 10, a 12:30, and a 2 o'clock. So I'm usually here from 7:30 to 4 o'clock some
Yeah.
days.
It's a pretty long day.
Yeah. It's just like being really at your job.
Yeah.
I mean, because we might be in the classroom for a couple hours, and then we may be in the shop the rest of the day.
Yeah.
So it's just like being at regular work and on my feet. And
Yeah.
so
Researching who we should bring on the show, I was really intrigued by your position because I don't really know too much about the automotive classes or things that DAC has to offer within that. And you said that you do some part of your class in class and then some.
Absolutely.
So how does this break down, and what does the automotive have to offer?
Like say for my brake class, we'll do maybe 2 weeks in class and then probably 4 weeks out in the shop.
Yeah.
And I'll usually send out an email, and if somebody says, hey, I'll say, hey, if you got some brake problems or something like that, give me a shout. My students love to work on it. We only take faculty, staff, and students.
Yeah.
And it's a first come, first serve.
Yeah.
And it may not be that I can get to everybody.
Yeah.
I try, but I just can't get to everybody.
So it's really doing that real life hands-on work.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Every day. Yeah, they prefer that. I prefer that.
Yeah, definitely.
That way each student gets to actually do it physically.
Yeah.
That was what was struggled for online, was trying to teach them how to do something online.
Yeah.
When watching somebody else do it on a TV screen is nothing like doing it yourself.
How did that go? The online part.
How did I like it?
Yeah, how did you like it?
It was pretty rough in the beginning.
Yeah.
I think I got okay with it, but I didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
But like I said, just having them watch videos and trying to write tests or assignments for those was pretty tough.
Yeah.
When it's easier to just, like if I have 8 guys in the class, I put 2 guys on each wheel, and I just walk around, and each guy I can say, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this apart, and then we're going to put this back together and torque it to this and that. And I just don't have that option when you're online.
Yeah. So are you still online a little bit? Or are you all hands on deck now?
Usually I'm only going to send them online if it's Friday afternoon or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's something going on, or just like today, thank goodness I don't have class this afternoon. My
Yeah.
College Express class is canceled. So,
Oh.
Gotcha.
well, no, I shouldn't say it's canceled. My students don't have class today because they go to Salt Fork.
Oh,
okay.
gotcha.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I teach College Express at 12:30 to 2,
Oh.
Okay.
Okay,
Gotcha.
so what age ranges do you teach?
all the way from whatever juniors are, 16 to 17.
Yeah.
And then I have one student this year that is 40.
Wow, that's a pretty
And-
big range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you never know. And I mean, I have, in my sophomore class, I have several that have been in the service and they're in their late 20s, early
Yeah.
30s. And, they want to do this for a career. And, now I've got one of those students is actually working at the Ford dealer as an intern.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we do have, we have students everywhere. We have one at Toyota Two of our graduating students are at Vermilion Chevrolet, and then we have one at Ford. I have two at Watson General Tire right now.
Yeah.
I have two in auto parts stores. So they pretty much try and stay in their
Yeah.
Gotcha.
field.
Wow.
Gotcha. So take us through your background. I think I heard that you have an associate's in accounting.
Yes.
So where did you get that from?
Here.
Okay.
Yep. I'm a graduate of DACC. I was a member of probably one of the last classes of Danville Junior College.
Wow.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
long time ago.
Legendary.
Yes, so that's kind of showing my age there. But yeah, I was one of the last few classes of Danville Junior College. I came here just to run cross country,
Okay.
and we had a really good time with that. I got my degree in accounting because I figured one day I'd have my own business, and I really liked accounting.
Yeah.
I loved it in high school, loved it in college. So I kind of did that, and then as soon as I got out of college, of course, I did an internship in accounting when I was here, and I really found out I don't like sitting behind a desk very long. So I went into the family business, and then eventually I moved away to Southern Indiana, opened my own.
Okay.
So I did my own books. I could do everything, and
Yeah.
then eventually came back.
Yeah.
So I graduated from good old DACC.
So
Danville Junior College.
cross country, did you run in high school?
Yes,
Where did you go to high school?
Danville High School.
Oh, I see.
So, I ran for Coach John Eckel back in the day, and then I ran for Terry Hill here at
Oh,
the
yeah?
college, who's a board member now.
I was going to say that name sounds familiar.
Yeah, he was the cross country coach for years. He's in
Yeah.
the Hall of Fame.
Oh, gotcha.
And then you said that you moved to Southern Indiana for 17 years. Why that jump there? Just you kind of just like threw a dart on the board.
I got
and
married, and that's where
Oh.
my wife was from at
Yeah.
the time. And so it just seemed like the right place to go. We decided we wanted to change. So I packed up my tools and quit the family business and went to work at a dealership.
Yeah.
And worked for a dealership for about 2 years at one, and then went to another one as a service manager. And I thought, well, it's time to go on my own. So
Yeah.
I opened my first shop, and when I left, I had 4 employees, an office manager, and
Wow.
I got lucky.
Yeah.
The state wanted to buy my building, so I
Oh,
sold
that's
out.
pretty cool.
Gotcha.
So it was a time to move back. I moved
Yeah.
back because both my parents were ill at the time.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
that's
Back
what
here in
brought me back.
Danville.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice area though.
Who,
I've
Danville?
I've never been to Southern Indiana, but I can say that Danville's pretty
Oh,
pretty
I
nice.
love it here. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm born and raised here. I know where everything's at. I like,
Yep.
it's been home, pretty much all my life.
Yeah.
I never really did consider Indiana home.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was never a Hoosier.
Not a Hoosier.
I was never a Hoosier
No.
fan.
No.
You couldn't take the Illini out of me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So are you an Illini fan?
Oh, yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you watch
Oh, yeah.
March Madness
Mhm.
or the little part that we were part of it?
This is so sad.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, unfortunately, we went out too early.
Yeah, we did. So you like Illini. I heard are you a NASCAR fan?
Oh, huge.
That would make sense with, the automotive background.
You find that I would think the same thing, but I don't think any of my students.
Oh, really?
They don't really care.
No?
They're not into that.
Is it an age thing?
I don't know.
I feel like my dad's probably the same age as you, and he's a NASCAR fanatic
Yeah.
for some reason.
I mean, I don't know. It just seemed
Maybe
like
it's Laura in there. Laura's pretty old too,
Yeah.
so
Laura
Oh,
loves
She
wow.
loves-
No, I don't think.
she loves NASCAR. I think she took like
Yeah.
half a day off to go watch NASCAR, didn't she?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I've been to Talladega 23 times.
Oh my.
Wow.
I had
you're a
season tickets
fan.
for years, and then I went again just 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So
Explain the environment. Like, what is that like? You know what I'm saying? Like,
what kind of is this R-rated or is this regular rated or what is it?
how is it?
Oh, it's great. I'll tell you one thing about NASCAR fans is they're all here to have a good time.
Yeah.
Like he could be a huge Chase Elliott fan and I can be a huge Austin Dillon fan and we'd just get along fine.
Yeah.
That's one thing about NASCAR fans. I may not like Kyle Busch or this or that guy and everything, but you're going to get along with everybody. And we
Yeah.
always have a great time.
Yeah.
Because we camp there. And so you get to know all your neighbors around you.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
You did
always-
the whole camping thing.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have an RV?
I have a pull behind, yes.
Gotcha.
It wouldn't be complete without one, you know?
No.
Exactly.
No. But I don't go to the free ones.
No?
No, I pay to go to a decent.
You got to get
one.
the full experience.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
free ones are the
Exactly.
ones where they're really X-rated, and I don't want to go there. I want to get some sleep, and I want to enjoy my time there. I've seen those where
I'm learning so much about the
Yeah.
they
NASCAR
burn
world.
couches and do silly
Yeah.
things in the So
Wow.
I've been to Indy once, and I know exactly what you're talking
yeah,
about.
if you've
just
been
off
to
my-
Indy and you've been over to the Coca-Cola field, you know exactly
yeah,
what I'm talking about.
There's a lot of personalities.
Yeah,
a lot of personalities.
a lot of strange
So-
personalities. Yes.
Who's your favorite driver right now?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Or are you more just a fan of the sport?
Oh, I'm a big fan of the sport, but I was always a Dale Earnhardt fan.
Yeah,
And then when he died, of course, I followed his son
gotcha.
up until he retired, and now I'm kind of torn between Chase Elliott and Austin Dillon. So it's
Yeah.
I may have 2 T-shirts to go and decide who I'm going to wear that day or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just can't really make a decision.
No.
So did you kind of admire Jeff Gordon too?
Oh, I had to.
Yeah.
'Cause he was great.
Yeah,
Just
he's the
like Jimmy
best.
Johnson, he wasn't my favorite driver, but
Yeah,
he can drive.
yeah. And you mentioned not liking Kyle Busch. That wasn't hypothetical, was it?
No, not at all.
You don't like Kyle Busch?
No.
I hate Kyle Busch. I can't stand him. I think he's an instigator.
Yeah. Yes. There's several of those that are instigators, but
Yeah.
he just, just a personal opinion. I just don't think when his car's not right, it's everybody else's fault.
Yeah.
And it's never his fault.
Laura's just nodding
Yeah.
like very emphatically
Yeah.
behind you. She agrees with everything.
We
you
should
say.
get her on a mic.
And what's funny is you'll find several. I mean, lots and lots of Kyle Busch fans.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, I don't know why. But, he is a winner. I'll
Yeah.
give him credit for that. He's a
Yeah.
winner, but that's not the person
Yeah.
just his attitude, I guess.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
So when you camp, is it just when you go to NASCAR races?
Oh, no. I camp all the time.
So where do you like camping around here?
Well, I was at Kickapoo this weekend.
Okay.
It's a nice weekend for camping.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was amazing.
So we went this weekend out to Kickapoo. We go to a little place over in Hillsboro,
Okay.
over there a little bit. Nice little private campground. We go to Lincoln Trail State Park down right off
Robinson.
of Route 1. And
Yeah.
we go down there. We go to Florida every year.
Okay.
We have a special spot in Navarro Beach that we stay.
Whoa.
It's right on the beach. So
Okay.
we usually go there for 10 or 11 days.
Wow. You went there once and you just have to go back every year now?
And I'm reserved through 2022.
You're kidding.
Oh, okay. So
you can
do
reserve
everything
18
right.
months in advance.
Wow.
And so as soon as I get done when I go this summer, I'll reserve for 2023.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I try and keep it up so I get the same spot right on the beach.
Really?
Uh-huh.
So you're a big beach guy?
No, my wife is.
Your wife
You're
is.
not?
You get
I'll just sit there and watch the waves come in. I'm not, it's not that big a deal to me.
Yeah.
I'm just there to relax. And so if that's what she wants to do, that's what I'll do.
Yeah.
So no trips to Colorado, Utah?
We did that years ago. We went to the Tetons.
Okay.
It was on my bucket list to see the Tetons. I want to set in snow in the summer
Yeah.
in my shorts.
Yep.
It's just some goal I had because my brother did it when he was in high school. Silly goal, but I accomplished that. I wanted to see Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
I wanted to see Old Faithful.
Yeah.
And I wanted to see the Tetons.
I saw
So-
Old Faithful, and we walked up just in time to watch it go off, and then we were like, "That's it. Okay, let's go back."
Yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal.
Yeah,
It's just,
no, but it's like you can say you saw
Yeah,
it.
you say I saw it.
Exactly.
To take the walk around and look at it, it's just
Yeah.
kind of interesting. But Mount Rushmore was my main.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then I came back through Sturgis and back through. We went up into Montana and then came back through.
Montana's beautiful.
That way. Oh,
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
if it didn't get so cold, I'd move there.
Yeah.
But
I went this past summer, and I was so surprised because you never hear anybody saying, "Oh, I want to go visit Montana." Or,
oh,
That's because I feel like Montana people keep it hush hush.
Yeah,
'cause
they
don't
really
want people
do.
moving
They don't
there.
want people
They don't want
exactly.
people going
They
there.
don't tell people what's up there. No, it was really nice.
yeah.
I heard you're the sponsor of a scholarship here,
Yes.
the Freedom Scholarship. Mm-hmm. So when you're looking for someone to give that scholarship to, what's the ideal candidate? What do you want them to present to you?
I don't know. I do look at grades.
Okay.
I want to know what they're, if they're serious about, being in school. I kind of try and read too much into it, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
And then when I read the freedom essay, I kind of look to see if they understand why I'm up for it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So like when you're looking at grades and stuff, Is it like, oh, he got a B, you're out? Or is
Oh,
it
no,
kind of
no,
just
no,
like,
no, no,
you know, like anybody who has one B, don't even apply. It's not worth it.
I don't know. It's really hard to say how I just kind of look at what they're in, and I mean,
Yeah.
there's so many of them, and sometimes I just go straight to the essay and see what they write about in the essay, and then
You can
it's
weed it
really-
out from there.
And then I kind of feed
Yeah.
off there to see.
Gotcha.
Where
So
it
do you
goes
get a
from.
lot of entries each year?
I think I had 58 last year.
And you look through every single
Every
one
one
of
of
them?
them.
You yourself?
Uh huh.
Wow.
And then I narrow it down, and then my wife and the co-sponsors of our golf tournament, the four of us kind of get together and talk about the ones that I narrow down to 10.
Yeah.
So
And then we
there's a
kinda choose
good
from
vetting process.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's not just me.
Yeah.
You know, I let my
Just
wife
sitting
and
at
my
your
friends
desk,
in on
throwing
this.
them out.
So,
Yeah.
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 So you said that there's a golf tournament. Is that
It's
that
in
what's-
memory of my son.
so? Is that
Okay.
what's funding the scholarship?
That's exactly what funds it.
So, is there a way for people to get involved with
Oh,
that?
absolutely.
Or
Yeah.
and when does that take place?
It's the third Saturday in August,
Okay.
always.
Okay.
It's at Wolf Creek.
Ooh.
It's usually a $50 entry fee, and it's one of those golf outings that there's nothing serious about it.
Yeah, those are the
I
best
mean,
ones though.
You may have to
Yeah.
putt with a hockey stick.
That's totally
You
fine.
know, every hole has something different.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it one of those?
yeah.
Like you have to
yeah,
like
it's all for fun because that's what my
you have
son
to
was.
drive
He
with
was all
oven
for
mitts
fun.
on.
Yeah, well, sometimes you have to take the worst drive.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's like,
Exactly.
or something silly.
Yeah.
Fritz and Ann do a really good job with setting it up. And
Yeah.
we've been very successful at it. We've given probably over $20,000 or more in the last
Wow.
5 years.
Wow.
Gotcha.
Because I think the first year we didn't, well, it was not too long after my son passed and we had it, and we didn't raise a lot of money. So
Yeah.
we were just kind of deciding what to do with it. So
Yeah.
then we started the fund, and then we,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
kind of, it was all dedicated to giving money to here.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Awesome.
Yeah.
So did you choose Wolf Creek?
That's my normal course. That's where I play
Your
a
home
lot. of
course.
I was
leagues
gonna
and-
say
Yeah.
I liked Wolf Creek,
Yeah.
but other people don't like it.
It's a tough course.
It is.
That's why some people don't like it.
Yeah, I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
mean, I was on the golf team and I didn't really take it that serious, so maybe that's why I liked it so much.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there's a lot of nice courses in Danville, but that's just one that,
Yeah,
we chose.
very much.
Gotcha.
I work well with Fritz and Ann, so.
Who is that?
Fritz and Ann Bateman, they own Wolf Creek.
Okay, random question. What's your favorite part about your job?
Oh, gosh. I have a lot of favorites.
Yeah.
I think just seeing students progress,
Yeah.
that's always fun. I like to see a student accomplish something, for the first time, and they go, oh, well, now I see why this tool makes it so much easier to do. When I tried this in the driveway, it didn't work, And it's like, just seeing students progress and watch them graduate, and
Yeah,
it's really fun to watch them get jobs.
Yeah.
And, you get to be friends with the service managers, and you can go down and you can watch your student,
yeah,
Because I've had some that were on internships, and I'd go watch them for a couple hours in the afternoons, and it's just kind of fun.
yeah.
Gotcha.
I love the people I work with. My coworker's a great guy. You couldn't have found two guys that got along better for being 30 years apart.
Who's your coworker?
Dean Graves.
Yeah,
So yeah, we're exactly 30 years apart, but yet we see eye to eye on a lot of things,
yeah.
like cleanliness and organization and
Yeah.
that kind of
Those
stuff.
are good things to teach to students.
Oh, absolutely. One of the first 2 weeks of every fall semester when I have freshmen, we have to teach a tool and safety class. So I have a toolbox, and there's this drawer that just has random sockets in it, and then random wrenches. And it's like, okay, find me a 9/16.
Wow.
And this guy's fumbling through this box.
Yeah.
And this box over here, everything's in order. 9/16 marked. He's done.
Yeah,
So we teach time is money
Yeah.
in our business. So if you know where everything's at, you're not hunting for tools.
Yeah.
wow.
So that's one of the things we teach.
Yeah. So do you have good ties with, businesses across town here?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mike Weinberner at Toyota, and then Kevin O'Donnell and Jeremy at Vermillion Chevrolet. Kevin's the service manager, and Jeremy's the parts manager.
Yeah.
And we have one student in the parts department and one student in the service department.
Yeah.
In fact, they just set up a $3,000 a year fund for the automotive department
Wow.
through Vermillion Chevrolet.
That's pretty cool.
Just because they like what we're doing, they like the students we've sent them,
Yeah.
and it's working out real well.
Yeah.
In fact, we're getting some cool warranty parts. stuff they don't need.
There you go.
You know, out of new stuff. In fact, they just brought us 2 cars
Oh, that's
to
pretty
use
cool.
as instructional.
Yeah.
So what would you do? Would you take pieces apart from that? Or is that,
Yeah, like I used one of them today to teach my ignition class how to check the ignition wires, the coil, the module, and all that stuff on a Ford.
Gotcha.
That's pretty cool. What's-
So, I heard you talking to Guido earlier about the racing team. So why don't you take us a little through that? Because I think that's really cool.
Okay, that is mostly my coworker Dean.
Okay.
That's mostly his program.
Okay.
what is it though?
We have a racing program where we have a drag race car. It's a 2009 Pontiac G8 with a 6.0 in it,
Okay.
Wow.
and it's been souped up. It's got a bigger cam and a lot of. It has nitrous on it, and so we take the students to Morocco. We went to Charleston also this year, and each student gets to drive the race car in the quarter mile. And you know, for the first week, you can only do the 8th, and he has it set up to where he only wants you to do so much progression every week, and he teaches them how to do burnouts. He teaches them how to make sure they stop.
That's pretty cool.
When to let off the gas and all that stuff on the racetrack. And
That's awesome.
and
Interesting.
some nights it's awesome because the car never gets shut off if there's not a lot of people there. Because on Wednesday nights it's called test and tune.
Yeah.
So we just drive up there and it's just mainly practice. So they're kind of competing against each other,
Yeah.
but yet they're not competing against somebody else.
Yeah.
We don't want them to be so competitive that they do something and get a wreck
Yeah.
or something
Yeah.
like that. They're mostly just against them, racing against themselves, against
Yeah.
time. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what drag racing is.
Yeah.
But when there's not a lot of people there, they can just take the car, they take their pass, they drive back, they pick up their time slip, they come back, they go back around and get in line. Another student gets in, and boom, away he goes. They made like 34 passes one night.
Wow.
That poor car was like, I mean, I thought they were going to run out of gas eventually. I mean, you guys, I don't know how much you brought, but
Yeah.
because I
That's
drive
pretty
the
cool.
bus. We have to take a bus, and then
Okay.
and then Dean pulls the race car with the trailer. And
Where do
so-
you go to? Where is this?
Morocco, Indiana. It's about an hour and 20 minutes, I think. Yeah, we drive straight over 63 and up, and we go over there, and the kids have a blast. I mean,
I've never heard about this.
We're there from about 4 till 10
Wow, that's pretty
on
cool.
Wednesday nights. Yeah,
Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
yeah.
So have a lot of kids joined this with the goal of eventually racing their own car? Or is it more of just kind of a hobby thing?
I don't know if some of them have got into it just to do that, but we kind of have a funny saying over there is that I teach them how to make money during the week, and Dean teaches them how to spend it on the weekends. Because I teach
That's
the
awesome.
basics, and then I teach how to fix cars, and Dean teaches them how to soup them up. So it's kind of I teach you how to make money during the week. Dean teaches you how to spend it on the weekend.
That's so
awesome.
funny.
That's
Oh my
awesome.
goodness.
I love that.
So, are you anywhere near retirement?
No.
No. How many years you got?
Oh, I hope to teach another 10.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Do you like it that much?
Uh-huh.
You're not counting down the days.
No.
No?
I'm not one of those. I don't see myself retiring. I have to be doing something.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
you can't just
Even
sit on
in
the couch
summer,
all
I've got to
day.
find something to do.
Yeah.
You know? Now, granted, when I go to the campground, that's a little different story. But at
Watch
home,
the
you know,
waves.
or I'm always doing something around the house, or helping somebody else out, or you know,
Yeah.
or I'm out here cleaning or doing something out here. I don't like to. I don't know. I haven't really thought about retirement. My wife's 10 years younger than me, so
Oh,
She
okay.
keeps you young.
yeah, she keeps me young,
Exactly.
and there's no way she can retire right away. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
What's
You know.
the use of doing it?
yeah,
So,
you know, I have 3 months off in the summer. It's not like
yeah.
you know, what am I going to do in the winter anyway? I'd
Yeah.
rather be here, you know, teaching than just sitting around the house.
Yeah. Definitely. So, with that being said, what are your personal goals here at DACC in your career?
Just to keep increasing the program.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to have to lean towards teaching some hybrid because it's so popular.
Yeah.
So, thinking about taking some classes somewhere else on some hybrid and doing. We're hooked up with Ford to take some Ford classes.
Oh.
So I'm going to try and take more of their hybrid classes to try and learn more about hybrids, and
Gotcha.
we're going to have to, you know, we're going to have to start leaning that way.
Yeah. I mean, I think coming out of COVID and everybody being online, I feel like hybrid's going to be the new future,
Yeah.
at least partially.
Well, for a lot of classes, yes.
Yeah.
For technical, like in the tech center and, like welding and automotive and machining and stuff, that's just really hard to.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no substitute for hands-on
No,
learning.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
We're now going to move on to our rapid-fire question segment called Deck Attack.
1, 2, 3, 4. Deck attack, 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 deck attack.
I mean, that's it?
Summer or winter?
Summer,
Mornings or evenings?
evenings,
Chevy or Ford?
Chevrolet,
Electric or gas-fueled cars?
gas fueled for now.
For now.
For now. Podcast or music?
Music,
Dale Jr. or Jeff Gordon?
Dale Jr.,
Tea or coffee?
tea,
Ooh.
Eat in or dine out?
eat out,
Beach or mountains?
mountains,
And then I just threw this one in there. Deep dish or thin crust pizza?
Oh, have to go with thin crust.
Thin crust? Yes.
I do like deep dish once in
Yeah.
a while, but we just can't beat a Monocle's pizza.
Oh,
Very
no.
true. You
I don't like
monocles? Wait, which
No.
one do you go to though?
The one on North Vermilion.
Yeah, North Vermilion is better than Tilton's. That's a hot
I
take.
guess it's just
Yeah.
monocles then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually really surprised by which one was it?
Tea?
Or coffee?
Yeah.
I don't drink
We don't-
coffee at all.
No?
Really?
You seem like a 3 cups of coffee in the morning type of guy.
Nope, not a one. What, am I that
not
hyper?
a
Yeah, you
drop.
got good energy.
No, I'll tell you the story. I drank coffee for a long time, and I was on vacation in Jamaica, and I got a cup of coffee, and boy, oh boy, it didn't set with me, and I was sick for a day and a half. And
Really?
And I've never
Never touched
I
it
still
again?
love the smell of coffee. Oh, when you go in the mall and you can smell that coffee from the store,
Yeah,
all the way, you
Starbucks.
just want to walk that way. Or when I go in my office in the mornings, Lisa's made coffee, and I can smell it. I love that smell. I'm not drinking it.
No?
Can't get close to it. Peach tea.
Interesting.
Peach tea and raspberry tea. That's all I drink.
Oh, okay. All right. I respect that a lot.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, thank you so much, Alan. We really appreciated having you.
Sure. Thanks for having me.
Thank you guys for listening. This has been the DACCAST with Kia and Keegan.
Stay classy, Jaguars.